So I was watching Andy's 5 o'clock news conference live stream today, and saw a lot of really negative and hateful comments going across the screen at the bottom, and it got me to thinking about how selfish and uncaring most of America has become. It's just ridiculous. So he's mandated that if you go in a public place now, you're going to have to wear a mask, and people are talking about suffocating and they can't stand it. You'll get used to it. I wear a mask when I go to work for 12 to 16 hours a day. Not the most comfortable thing, but I've kind of gotten used to it and don't really think too much about it. And I have masks in the car, and I wear masks when I go in stores. And if anybody's with me and they're going, I've got masks, you're wearing a mask. Because I'm not trying to take anything into work or into my parents or my new grandson that they aren't able to fight off. I might be able to fight it off, but you don't know about the next person. So, and then he said something else that made me think. He's talking about laws put in place as far as freedom goes. When you're infringing on somebody else's freedom, then it's like seatbelt laws or insurance laws. I mean, you have to have insurance, because if you hit somebody else, they shouldn't have to suffer without a car because you've totaled their car, but you have no insurance and you have no money. It's kind of the same deal. I mean, you wear a mask so that you don't take it to somebody else. I'm not worried about getting sick, but my wife might get sick. She has issues. My mother, my father, my new grandbaby, all of the people that I work with. I mean, it's for other people. It's not for me. And you're talking about the numbers of COVID. That doesn't even show the numbers of long-term care people who have died because of the COVID pandemic. Because I have been doing long-term care for 28 years, and I am telling you right now that some of my residents that I have been taking care of for the last several years got sick and died because of loneliness, because their families couldn't visit, because they thought they were forgotten. They don't understand what a pandemic and that they can't visit. They think they've been forgotten. So we can't open up nursing homes and things so that people can visit, so that these people know that their families still care about them, because you're selfish and can't wear a mask, so that we can get things under control. And you'd think people would be glad, happy about the job that our governor has done, because for the first time, the barefoot rednecks are ahead in a category. We're lowest in reading, we're lowest in math, lowest in education, lowest in number of high school graduates, maybe not lowest, but near the bottom. And for the first time, we're like at the top of the way that the pandemic has been controlled within our state. And then you want to criticize him. That makes no sense. And then I see supposedly educated people, nurses, that I know personally are not stupid people, fussing about, wearing masks out in public. You wear it at work, what's the difference? Shit, just put it on. I can throw a mask on and run in Speedway for 15 minutes. I know I'm going to be right back out and, or run in the grocery store. How long am I going to be in the grocery store? Or you can do what I do a lot of times. You can order your shit online, then you don't have to go out and wear the mask. You can stay home and just stay away from people. That's a good idea. I just don't know what it's going to take. And I'm going to be honest. When this first started across overseas, and we were hearing about it, I was talking to a nurse friend of mine at the time, and I know Doris remembers, that I was looking up information, and, I'm like, well, I don't think it's going to be as big a deal. I mean, we're prepared in this country, and we have, good health care, and I think we'll be able to handle this. I completely forgot to factor in the idiot factor, because we are totally not prepared to sacrifice for the well-being of other people. And I still was not quite there on, yes, I need to make sure I wear my mask every time. And my daughter with anxiety was telling me, you really have to. And I'm like, yeah, until I took my granddaughter, who's 6 years old. So 6-year-old gets this and you all don't, to Walmart, and she had her little mask on, and she's like, we have to wear a mask, and she stayed close to me. She's like, we can't be around other people, and we're in the store shopping, and some lady with no mask on walks right up beside of us, and she's like, whoa, lady, get back. That's not 6 feet. I'm not trying to catch the Rona. She's 6 years old. Why has a 6-year-old got to worry about catching the Rona? And adults, grown people, don't want to put their mask on because they're not worried about it. She's 6. That should be the least of her worries. But unfortunately in this day and age, and it took a 6-year-old to say, oh wait, she's not trying to catch the Rona, so I'm not going to catch the Rona and bring it to her. So I need you people to not catch the Rona and take it to everybody. Don't take this to people who can't protect themselves. The elderly, the infirmed, the young, you're gonna have to use a little common sense and let my 6-year-old granddaughter help you out with that if you don't have any, because I'm positive that she has this under wraps. She always wears her mask. She makes sure she stays away from people. She knows about air hugs and blowing kisses. Let's just all try to be more like Elizabeth. Let's not catch the Rona.